Hello, how you doing? Today is Monday, November 21st. My name is Vernon Miller for Sports News Stream. A lot of interesting football games yesterday. A lot of great games yesterday, including the Sunday night game between the Philadelphia Eagles versus the New York Giants. But the first thing I want to do is get into the scores, so I'm going to get right into it. Let everybody know pretty much what the scores and pretty much somewhat can be the summary of the end results. Let's start with the New York Jets going into Denver to play the Broncos. Jets fall 17-13. Cleveland Browns over the Jacksonville Jaguars 14-10. Miami Dolphins over the Buffalo Bills 35-8. The Detroit Lions come back on the Carolina Panthers 49-35. Green Bay squeaks past Tampa Bay 35-26. Ravens hold off the Cincinnati Bengals 31-24. The Cowboys hold off the Washington Redskins 27-24. Oakland Raiders get past the Minnesota Vikings 27-21. San Francisco 49ers handle the Arizona Cardinals 23-7. Seattle Seahawks handle the St. Louis Rams 24-7. Chicago Bears defeat the San Diego Chargers 31-27. The Atlanta Falcons hold off the Tennessee Titans 23-17. And the Philadelphia Eagles defeat the New York Giants 17-10. And tonight's game will be the Kansas City Chiefs heading into New England to take on the New England Patriots. Monday Night Football, 8:30 p.m. ESPN. Well, with that being said, let's get right into what I would consider late-breaking news, or the top of the news of the day. Jay Cutler suffers a broken right thumb. Now, Jay Cutler's been playing some very good football, arguably the best of his career, and Chicago definitely looked like they were going to be a team that would definitely challenge the Green Bay Packers for supremacy in the NFC and to be the rightful representatives of the NFC in the Super Bowl. But in my opinion, that's not going to happen. Rumors are, sources saying that he may be out for at least 6 to 8 weeks, which would be the end of the season. He's pretty much going to have surgery to repair his thumb, and their backup is nothing to really talk about. And with the gun that Jay Cutler has, it's going to be in the fast receivers that the Chicago Bears have. It's going to be very hard pressed to. They're going to be very hard pressed to replace him. Rumors have it they're looking at maybe Mark Bolger. Even rumors were flying as high as Brett Favre, which I don't feel is a good idea. So, with that being said, wish them all the best on that. Adrian Peterson will be getting an MRI today on his ankle, which he twisted in the game that he played yesterday. At the time, he was at 26 yards for, I believe, 6 carries. So, hopefully, everything works out for him as well. On other news, is there a controversy in Philadelphia brewing over the quarterback position? Michael Vick has 2 broken ribs. Don't really have a timetable of when he can come back. His situation is day to day. Vince Young, after he got over the butterflies and kicked the rust off, he actually had a pretty good game. He did throw for 3 interceptions, but some of those were argued. They could be questionable. Riley Cooper, especially with that fade towards the end zone, that was all on Riley Cooper. He was out of position, fell out of position, everything of that nature. Vince Young is 31-17 starting as a quarterback. That's pretty good as a quarterback. That is a winning record. And this guy has a poise. He does win. He does win. So it's going to be interesting to see how this plays out. Last time Vince Young was starting for the Tennessee Titans last season, he pulled off about 8-9 games in a row. So it's going to be very interesting to see how that plays out. The NBA. As we speak right now, the NBA is still at a lockout. They have decided to expand the union and file suit against the NBA, the Players Union Association. My question to you is there some type of prejudice going on when you look at the NBA in contrast to the NFL? Let's be honest. There's no real reason both of these parties shouldn't be able to go ahead and sit down and say, hey, this is how much money we have that's going to be on the table. This is how much we're willing to give up. And both parties just come to some type of agreement. Because it's not making any sense to do this towards the fans. Because that's, at the end of the day, those are the victims. Those are the people that are paying for this. I mean, to be honest with you, I mean, the owners, they have their money. The NBA players, they have their money, minus the rookies. So everybody's sitting back, pretty much letting their money collect interest. And they have the option of waiting. The only person that's really fulfilling this effect is the fans. But I say to you, back to the race car, when the NFL was on their little strike, their little lockout, we all knew Peyton Manning, Drew Brees, Eli Manning, and such, and Tom Brady. These guys are the face of the NFL. And by golly, we know we weren't going to let them miss any paychecks. But when you have the face of the NBA, the faces of the NBA are Kobe Bryant, LeBron James, Carmelo Anthony, and such, they're not really trying to put something together, to really put something on the table and say, hey, let's get this done. They've canceled games pretty much through December 15th, and no new talks have been scheduled. So this is something that is just something that makes you say, if there were more white players that were the face of the NBA, would any games have been missed? Personally, I don't see no new games going maybe into the All-Star break. We're talking about December 15th. No new talks have even been scheduled. They're filing a lawsuit, disbanding the Players Association, disbanding the union, filing a lawsuit against the NBA, the Players Association. So there's no new talks scheduled. They're not even thinking of any new talks. So it's going to be interesting on how this plays out. Other than that, that's pretty much it. Again, my name is Vernon Miller for Sports News Stream. You can follow us on Twitter at SNSUSA, and you can definitely follow us on Facebook by looking up facebook.com Sports News Stream. Appreciate all the love and support, and I will be back later on this week to give you some input on my picks of who you should go with this week coming up in the NFL. Thank you, and God bless.
Let's pull the 2-seat out, baby.